Everybody welcome AZD, Rods Apart, motherfucking D-Bizarre. This is IMC Nation, international, which means worldwide, mastermind, group of individuals that are highly skilled, come together under one banner, one flag, one purpose. And they get together on the daily or weekly, we do it daily, and they talk about what they need to talk about to move forward their purpose, okay? International Mastermind Council. Council is a group of people that are at the top, and they get voting rights and they move forward, okay? Everybody welcome. For the next 20 to 30 minutes is going to be a free worldwide lecture. Then I'm going to get into a private class for men only. It's called Players Club, okay? And that'll be it for today. The advanced class will start tomorrow again, okay? All right, here we go. We're going to read from a book that's available online. It's only like $10, okay? It's called Breathing Truth. T-R-O-O-F. Breathing Truth. Here we go. Stop lying. Just stop lying. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to each other. Stop lying to your children. Stop lying to your parents. Stop lying to your employer. And stop lying to your employees. Just stop lying. You're worried about others and other people lying to you. You try to keep them honest. Worry about them only after you stop lying yourself. Okay? Now, this is a big deal because a while ago I read something from Hubbard, and it impacted me so deeply. And it was basically this. The reason you don't want to lie is because if you lie, you're stating that, for example, here's a lie, right? You see this? Right here, okay? I just put this here. It's a lighter. All right. A lie would be, I didn't put that there. I clearly did, right? I didn't put that there. That's a lie. It's stating that something that happened did not happen. That's a lie. Or, let's go there, okay? And I say, we make up some shit. That's not going to be a good example. But here's a good example. I didn't put that there. You saw me put that there. I didn't put that there, right? Now somebody else comes around. Who put that there? I don't know. I don't know who put that there. I don't know who put that there. The problem is I did put that there. And the reason that you don't want to lie, unless you're around your enemies, then lie through your fucking teeth. But the reason I don't want to lie is because this is actually what took place, right? Now, since that's what took place, everybody else is going to relate to the truth of the situation. And so am I. Now, if I lie, say I didn't do that, everybody else is going to relate to this moment differently. And let's say this was an important issue or something, right? And they're going to have to relate to me in a way that's not real. I did that. There was a reason why I did that. I had a desire, let's say, we're just using this as an example, but it could be anything in life. And the reason why you don't want to lie is because when you lie so much, and you guys are lying through your teeth, you look like liars. I walk around and see, look, first of all, if you're talking to a woman, she's never going to tell you the truth, just so you know, okay? If she tells you the truth, she'll say it 1,000 different ways. She cannot be direct. That is God's will into her. Don't worry about it. You're not worried about her, okay? Now, if a woman begins to speak the truth, her life will dramatically improve. Okay, but I'm not expecting a snake to start walking. It's not going to happen. I expect the snake to slither her whole life, and she's going to, right? She starts developing, like some of my girlfriends have been with me for years and years and years. They start getting little feet, and they start walking a little bit better. But other than that, forget about it, okay? If you're a man, you don't want to lie. You don't want to lie to your friends. You don't want to lie to your children. You don't want to lie to your women, right? Because let's go a little further into that. When you lie to a woman, it means that you're afraid of the consequences should the truth, which is actually what is, be revealed. Okay, I find that fucking ridiculous. One more time, okay? If I have to lie to a woman about anything, okay, then it just states that if I told the truth of what's going on, the consequences are so heavy on me that I'm afraid. Well, fuck her and fuck you. How's that? Okay? There's no consequence heavy enough for me to have to change the way I'm living, thinking, or being so that a person doesn't. What the fuck are you going to do? Okay? So first it starts like that because we go out. I'm a man that goes out and gets beautiful women and interacts with them. I'm a relationship coach. That's shit I do. I have multiple girlfriends, things like that, right? And I just see how clearly it is, right? For example, someone asks a guy about their necklace. Why are you wearing that necklace? And he turns into just I don't know, slush. He can't just say whatever it is that he says. Why are you wearing those shoes? Why do you have those tattoos? How come you're drinking that? What are you guys doing here? What are you doing later? His mind goes right into, how do I lie to her to make her like me? Okay? The imagery that I just got in my mind when I said that is I literally saw myself squatting and shitting on people's faces. That's the feeling that I have when I see that, right? It's like, look, you're trying to live your life and you're trying to better your life, right? And you have to be able to speak the truth about it, whatever that is. If you're tired, you're tired. It's not, no, I'm just a little bit. No, you're fucking tired. If you're upset, you're upset, right? If you're happy, you're happy. If that tastes good and you like it, then that tastes good and you like it. It doesn't matter if everybody else doesn't fucking like it. They need to know that you like it. Why? Because they're relating to you. Now, this doesn't mean you have to be so transparent that everybody in this shit society will just fucking stab you and shoot you everywhere you go. You have to be smart. You have to be intelligent. Strategy, right? I'm talking about the people that around you are the people that you're around all the time and you're relating to each other on a daily basis. You don't want to lie to those people, right? If you're relating to people on a daily basis, you don't want to lie to those people because you're on a daily basis of creating something and being around each other, whether it's your workplace or family, whatever the fuck it is, right? Now, outside of that, let's say I go to fucking whatever. I go to Sprouts food market or some shit. And someone says to me, where are you from? And I say, I'm Mexican, but I'm not. And you go, oh, AZD lied. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Okay, I'm black. I'm purple. I'm orange. Who the fuck are you? Why the fuck do you care where I'm from? Right? Why would a person who doesn't know me ask me where I'm from? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Right? You ever have a stranger like, where are you from? Nigeria? I don't know. The fuck you care? Okay, now what? Alaska? Okay, India. Right? I'm from fucking Utah. I don't fucking know. Now what happens after that? What happens after that? Okay, or let's say I'm just telling you because what happens when people get on this spiritual path, they start thinking, well, I can't lie. Don't be an idiot. There's things that matter and there's things that don't matter, okay? And 99% of the shit that happens out there just does not fucking matter actually at all. What does matter is your personal relationships. They matter, okay? Now, that's one of the problems we come across. People in today's world don't have very many personal relationships, right? As I look up in the camera, I look, whoever's there right now, you might have one person you relate to on a daily basis. Maybe. If you're a man who only relates to one woman, that's your wife, that's your girlfriend, okay? I give you my word, which is my life. She's going to hate you in the end, okay? Because, I mean, it's psychology. It's easy to understand. She's the only female that you get to interact with, right? Right. You as a man have a desire to be with beautiful women that are not just her, right? Yeah, exactly. Good. How long is this going to go before that insanity that you're carrying manifests in some way in that relationship? Oh, it's going to take maybe a week, all right? The most important thing is to first make. I had an exercise I gave my girls today, my girlfriends, some of them, and part of the exercise was to write down all the people that you relate with on a daily basis, right? Like all of them, of course, said me. That was one of them, right? And how through that interaction, right, they can improve it. So there's an exercise that everybody can do, right? You just Who do you deal with today? Right? Put them on a name somewhere. Now, ready? How can you improve your relationship with them if you improve your character? Forget about them, right? Let's say you're going to work today, right? And you're dealing with a few coworkers. Name them out. Jack, Jill, and Joe. All right? What is your relationship with Jack? What's your relationship with Jill? What's your relationship with Joe? By the way, as I said the thing about if she's the only girl you're talking to, blah, 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 right? I could hear the feminist argument on the other side, right? Well, then what about her? Well, I'm going to tell you something about her. She was not built like him. How's that? Right? Go to your house and go get a cat and go get a dog and get them at the same age. Let's say 8 weeks old puppy and kitten. Got it? Good. Raise both of them. You'll quickly understand that they are not the same nature at all. At all. Okay? Now, we may think we are like her because we look similar, but that would be like saying you can also go and mate with a chimpanzee because it has all the same fucking, what's that called? Structural design that you have, 99.9% fucking chimpanzee, right? But how foul would it be if we saw a human being having a relationship with a chimpanzee? We would know it's insane, disgusting. Because a human and a chimp, even though they're 99.9% the same, they're not the same, and you can fucking look at them. Now, when I go look at a girl, if she's really a girl, I can immediately tell she is not like me, right? The way my shoulders, my chest, my stomach, my thighs, all the way down to up everywhere, every angle I look, we look different. We look different, okay? We are not the same. Women are seeking security and safety over everything else, just so you know, okay? Not that men aren't, but men are willing to throw their lives away for certain things, and women are not. And that God made them like that so that that life can continue. Because let's just say we're a tribe of men here, right? And we have our women. Let's say one day we get slaughtered, right? It becomes the purge and some other team fucking comes in with machine guns and just mows every motherfucker down, right? Then we take our women, they try to mate with them. Our women would have to be able to switch inside and be with those people in order for life to continue. If they had no women, then life would end. So she has a switch inside of her that her loyalty is only as good as her loyalty is in that moment. A man was designed differently. A man was designed differently. Because if there's a slaughter over here, and then two guys walk in, and they were part of our team, and they're like, oh, what happened? Boom, and now they're being assaulted. And if the two guys then say, oh, wait, give us a chance, we'll be on your team, they should get killed right away by the other side. You can see that, right? They are truly worthless as men if they switch sides. And for this reason, if you're a tribe, a family, a gang, a team, a mob, pick your names. A man dropping out of allegiance with a group of men who is given his word to is actually in treason. And the punishment for treason anywhere on the planet is death. Did you know that? Yeah. Death. Treason is treated as death. Death sentence in a country. Okay? And it's proper. It's proper. But women are built differently than men. And let's go back to this. They need safety and security. Remember that? Okay, very good. If a woman, okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to go all the way up. Let's just do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 guys. 4 guys living their lives. 1 woman between them. Ready? They're all in love with her. How long before they go into war? Yeah, right? If they have any balls, it's tonight. It's tonight. Now, I saw some show the other day, and the girl was like, she had 3 boyfriends or some shit, 3 husbands or some shit like that, right? And it was amazing because when she was sitting there, you could see the husbands, they looked like girls. Even though two of them were buff, you could just see it. Like, oh, well, those are the females. Just wear a skirt. Because those guys have no young, yin-yang energy, right? Male. They have no young energy. The yin-yang is the fucking fish, white and black fish in Chinese, right? Male energy. They have no male energy. And for that reason, they could be with one woman who's with all of them. But a man is not designed to do that at all. Right? Why? Her safety and her security goes in jeopardy the moment two men want her as much as she wants both of them. Bam! Da. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because nature designed it so she could only get pregnant from one. I mean, if she could get pregnant from two, I have your baby here and your baby here at the same time, it wouldn't be a problem. I promise you. I promise you. I know. This is a fact. The only reason is only one's going to have a child. And for at least 9 months, because then there's the birth of the baby, right? She has to be tending to him and that baby. And that guy is now second place. And he's not only second place. He should kill the baby or kill the guy. Now, what do lions do when lions enter a new pride and take over? What do they do to the male that's already there? Do you know? They kill him or he runs away. Sometimes he takes off. But if they could kill him, they'll kill him. What do they do to the cubs, the children, the brand new? Have you ever seen a baby lion, how cute it is, right? Another male lion takes over, or sometimes 2 or 3 male lions come in and take over, right? And they run out the male lion or they kill him. Then their next action is to go and kill the cubs. Murder. They don't eat them. They're not hungry. They kill them and leave them there. Did you know that? Yeah. And just like true to the female's nature everywhere, the female watches. And guess what happens to her right afterwards? She goes in heat. He then has sex with her and has his own children. You understand that? Same thing with chimpanzees. Same thing with any goddamn fucking thing worth God. Anything that has a stamp of God will have that. Now, we're not animals only, so it would be foul. I would never kill someone's child. I have a girlfriend who has 2 children. I have another girlfriend who has 1 child, right? No, I have no desire to do that at all, right? But I understand this fact that I'm telling you, okay? That the safety and the security of the woman, I'll give you an example. Any of my girlfriends I just spoke about, one has 2 kids, right? And she's in contact with her baby daddy, you know, on a daily, weekly, because they fucking have to, you know, they both take care of the kids. They don't live together. But if I got the inclination, the idea that she was going to him for whatever she would come to me for, it's over, right? End of relationship. She has to completely, well, made my mistake. Now I got to take care of the kids. I want to have nothing to do with him. In every angle. In her heart, in her mind, in her body, in her actions, decisions, and speech. If I find an inconsistency, we're going to have to deal with it. We're going to have to break up, or we're going to have to figure out why the fuck that happened. Maybe I misunderstood it, right? And this is because it's nature. So now, I didn't mean to get into a whole lecture on relationships, but what I did want to say was, back to this. You shouldn't lie to the people that are intimately involved with your life, which brings us back to the first thing. Maybe there's nobody intimately in love. There's nobody intimately involved with your life, right? Now, ready? Let's go back to the jungle, where the teachings of AZD and IMC Nation come from, okay? In the jungle, there's certain animals that are solitary animals. They live by themselves, for themselves. When they mate, they separate, and they go by themselves, okay? They're not in packs. They're not in groups. They don't even know how to survive in a group if they tried. You're never going to see 3, 4 tigers. It's happened, like, but then they fight at some point. Banding up. There's not a pride of tigers. It's a pride of lions. Lions are social in that way. One male lion could have as many as 20 females. In that group, he could have 2, 3, 4 other males too. He would be the alpha, but they would be there too, because they're also benefiting from the 20 females, from the food, from the hunting, protection. Eventually, they go create their own tribe, or they challenge the alpha for the tribe that he has, right? So certain creatures of God were created to be social. We call them pack animals. Since we share 99.9% with chimpanzees, chimpanzees live in social groups. And gorillas, you see that. They look like us. They move like us, right? Chimpanzees and humans were pack animals. So if you went into the jungle and you saw one chimpanzee male, let's start with the male, all right? And he's there like, and you start looking around. You're now 3 chimpanzees. He's eating a banana. Or fuck it, he's just existing, right? You look around, where's his tribe? What do? You attack him. Literally, he gets attacked. There is not a lone chimpanzee living in the jungle and making it. He's not designed by God to be like that. Now, if that chimpanzee had a TV and he would put up the TV in front of himself every day, right? And he felt alone, but he went home and he watched the TV and he interacted with the TV, whether it was video games or online, blah, 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 or just watched and just was in that mode. We could see that chimpanzee doing that in the jungle and he'd still be prey, right? Meanwhile, another chimpanzee has 6, 7, 8 chimps around him going through activities, eating together, wrestling together, sleeping around each other for what? Remember this fucking chimpanzee? At some point he goes to bed like this. Good thing I locked the doors, right? Good thing I have a weapon. Well, you don't think the enemy has a weapon? Huh? What do you think, the enemy's so stupid to run into your house without a weapon? Ah, sorry. I was coming in here to just hand-to-hand combat you and steal your shit and rape your family and kill you. Are you kidding me? Let me give you another advice when it comes to, I'm a martial artist by life, by profession, by guts and blood and soul. Let me tell you something else. Before he goes into that house, he's plotted it. Him and his friends have plotted it. He is not coming in relaxed watching TV or getting out of the shower or sleeping. He is prepared. He's warmed up, weapons ready, suited and booted, ready to, with extreme aggression, come take what's his. It's not his. Go talk to God about that. When you can convince God that it's not his, you can convince me. Okay? God gave you and I intelligence to be able to sit here and for me to educate you, no matter who you are, what age you are, what you look like, I don't give a shit. You're off code as a man if you live alone. Next, if you live with your woman, you're not only off code, you are now a mutated, should not any longer reproduce in this life. Because, do you remember, if I'm okay, let's say, and I don't, I live with 5 guys that are warriors, come get it if you like it. Let's say I fucking am by myself. Okay? What do I really have in that house that's of value that another guy is going to come run and take from me? Am I going to keep a lot of money in there? Nah. This bachelor guy by himself. The fuck do I got? You want a pizza box or some shit, right? You want some beers? Like, is it worth you getting into conflict with me knowing I'll get in conflict with you? Probably not, right? All right, let's change it. What if I'm the same guy and I have a wife and a child now? Cute little child, right? Make it a 7 or 8-year-old girl, even better. Now I got 4 guys. Now we're gonna go in. Listen, we don't have to kill him. We have to either grab the child or grab the girl. Forget about him. There's 6 of us. We're gonna run in. Go. Everyone. And they're ready? Everyone go towards the child or the girl. Ignore him. By the time he gets his shit to you, I mean, you could fight him, but all we got to do is grab the... He ain't shooting at you if you got the child in your hand. If you have a knife and you go up and you put it to his wife, he's not shooting. He's going, hey, man, back off. That's right. You should have listened to AZD, motherfucker. You back off. Now, a man living with a woman and a child has more possessions than a man living as a bachelor, without a doubt. More things he could lose, right? More luxury and comfort in that house. They, whoever they are, have made the population into slaves, like cattle. You are nothing more than cattle, and you need to know it. There you go. You are too, AZD. Good. That's the first part of ignorance. I recognize. Thank you very much. You don't have to tell me. I came to that a long time ago. Okay? You and I are being grazed and fed, just like the cattle, fattened up, entertained, and told it's okay to walk to that pasture and walk back. We're told you can only go this fast in your own car when it makes sense to go faster. Why? Because there's nobody on the fucking road right now. I'm not going to go 150 fucking miles an hour, but I may go from 60 to 75 suddenly. Why? Because it's fucking 3:30, 4 a.m. There's nobody on the road. I'm on the fucking freeway, and I'm going to be all right, buddy. Right? I got my fucking lights on. I'm aware, and I'd see no reason to add another fucking hour to my goddamn fucking drive when I could fall asleep. I'm going, right? We're told you stand behind this line, you do this, as if intelligently I wouldn't know what to do. I can figure it out for myself. The rules are there so that we get along. Yeah, I want to get along. You don't need to give me a fucking rule. When the rule becomes more important than observation, we got to drop the rule. And that's what's happened. So first, observation has to come in. And I'm inviting every man listening to me. If you don't have a tribe, if you're by yourself, you need to start praying because you are a prey. Right? Pray all day because you are. Understand that? And if you are a part of a tribe, like Guy's Nation, then sharpen the fuck up. Right? Even sitting in this moment right here, all of us should be ready to move, just like any creature in the jungle will be able to move. If a sound comes up that's not supposed to be here, what we don't want to do is do what the family man, the domesticated guy, the faggot. That's called a faggot. Okay, not the guy who takes it up the butt. That's not a faggot. That's just a gay homosexual. The faggot is the guy that goes, first of all, he doesn't wake up because he is a fucking dumbass. Then he's, honey, there's a noise downstairs. Oh, it's probably just the cat. What? Does a cat always make that fucking noise? Why did it alarm her to wake her up? Ready? Here's the guy. All right. Walks out. Looks around. No, it was just the house. Who knows? He comes back in. I have a question. If we were in that house and we heard the door open and we heard a dumbass walk out, are we going to be like, oh, you caught me? Oh, damn. We're out of here. Or do you think we might be dressed in black and just go down and wait for him? If he gets too close, kill him. If not, let him go. Why? Because false alarm, honey. Nothing going on. Go to sleep. Leave me alone. Now she hears it again. Now she's got to deal with his shit. I want to wake him up again. Oh, man, I hear something. Ready? She's going to be the man now. Door opens. You and I can hear the difference in the steps. One is the guy. One is like, she's cautious like a girl walking up. Remember how we were hiding? Yeah, this is the time to come out of hiding. Even if he gets up now, he can't do anything. He gave us his wife. We just jump up and grab her. Ah! He goes, oh, what's going on? Hey, faggot, remember when he walked out, we were in here. What did you think was going to happen? We're playing some hide and seek that you open the door, we run away? We came to rob you. Dumbass. You and I are supposed to have what's called situational awareness. That's what I'm going to be teaching in the advanced classes coming. I'm doing martial arts again. We're getting our martial arts academy together. Come on. Let me show you what we do. I'm not teaching you MMA. I'm not even teaching you jiu-jitsu. I'm not teaching you any of that shit. I'm not teaching you any of that. I know that stuff and I respect and I love it and I do it myself. I'm teaching you what's called PANJO. what got this man to the top of all the fields that I did. That awareness, the ability to go back into my nature and look and go, why am I living so unnaturally right now? What is this shit? Right? You don't want to have words like breakfast. That's not a word. Lunch or dinner, that's a marketing campaign. It's two reasons behind it. One, it's so that you can work and have your lunch break and feel good about it. That you have an hour for lunch. Hey, fuck you. I'll eat when I work, whenever I want to eat. And I'm professional enough to know to not eat when it's time to work in front of that person. How's that? Can you trust me with my own fucking food? Why do I have to take an hour lunch and run back and clock in and clock out? What is this? You know what clocks in and clocks out? One of these. Dung, cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Then again, cuckoo. Remember the cuckoo clocks in the cartoons? That's clocking in and clocking out, by the way. Okay? It's clucking in and clucking out. As it comes out, it clucks in and clucks out like a fucking rooster. Right? Clucking, chicken. So you've just gone the wrong way. Now, I'm not just here to just say, man, you're fucked up and there's no solution. I'm here to tell you that I actually don't have that problem anymore. This is called IMC Nation. It's a worldwide organization. Right now, we're in Vegas, and there's over 30 of us that live here that are band up as a tribe. You should know that. 30 of us, right? I saw you say something about 30. 30 men capable with 2 arms and 2 legs and a brain who call themselves brothers and ride together. That's it. That number, come talk to me in a few months, will be higher, not lower. It'll keep growing because that's what happens in nature. The chimpanzee group, the lion pride, wolves are also pack animals, right? The wolf pack that has a strong, imagine a wolf pack of 30. That's exactly what this is. Exactly what this is. Not even off a little bit. No lone wolf will stand a chance. No 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. You better come with 25 or 30, right? Then they better have the mentality that we have because it's all in a state of mind, and that's what I do every day. I'm obsessed with it. I'm possessed by it. To be obsessed is me wanting it. To be possessed, I ain't got a choice. Even if I don't want to do it, it's just what it happens now. And I'm proud of it, and I love it, and I wouldn't want to change it any other way because I don't want to be a faggot like the rest of the world. Okay? All right, guys. So you know the elections are tomorrow? Today? Oh, tomorrow as we get the results tomorrow? Today's the last day. If you want to go vote, make sure you go do that shit. Okay? Don't sit on your ass if you want to vote. If you don't want to vote, don't. But don't do this weird shit that people do. I really want to vote. Then vote. Or don't. Or don't. Just cut it off. I don't want to vote. Fine. Fine. Don't worry about it anymore. Now it's no longer your business. Got it? Man, I should vote. You should vote. Do you want to vote? Then go vote. Shh, cállate. Enough. 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 Now, it's very easy to be retarded and stupid when you live by yourself, just like a homeless person is. Go home, turn on the TV, turn on the fucking computer, whatever the fuck you guys got going on, and bask in your own delusion. Just like one of those Matrix pods, right? If you watch the movie, you go sit there and run the virtual reality all around you. And don't pay attention. Don't pay attention. I started training again. And what is my strength and weakness? A lot of strengths. My weakness in my training right now is my stamina. You get it? And not enough. Like a cheetah can run very quickly for a short amount of time, but if it misses, got to rest. It's kind of like me right now, right? Well, guess what? Good. I want to fix that, right? So I'm changing certain habits around me starting last night, okay? I love that. I love that. You want to create healthy habits? You have to have a reason for it. You don't have a reason. The guy who doesn't go out to talk to women doesn't have a reason to get in shape. Doesn't have a reason to make enough money. Right? Women give us that reason. And I tell you, it's okay. It came from God. Fuck what they said. I'm not that faggot Andrew Tate. I'm not doing that. I'm not degrading women saying they're no good. Yes, they're snakes, but I love them more than anything. That's why I have so many of them. They motivate me. They trigger in me what God wanted triggered in me. to be the baddest motherfucker there is. Exactly. All right? If you want that, we're in the next class. I'm going for 2 hours of teaching today in the next class. So be ready, okay? Because I'm going to combine the advanced because advanced is over. All right, if you want it, there's the link. Be the best. Fuck the rest. IMC Nation. See you in the next one.